Hey everyone, ever wish you could clone yourself to handle those tedious tasks?
Yeah.
Like answering the same customer questions again and again and again.
Tell me about it.
Right. Well, today we're diving into something that might just make that wish a reality. We're talking AI chatbots.
Ooh.
Yeah. And specifically, we're going to do a deep dive into potential.com, a platform I know you were curious about.
Yeah.
They've got a really nice website with a ton of info about their AI chatbot solutions. So we'll break down the key points, see what they're all about.
Sounds good. It's pretty fascinating how quickly chatbots are changing the game for businesses, though, isn't it?
Totally. And potential.com seems to be like right in the thick of it. Okay, so let's unpack this. They make a big deal about their platform being no code,
Right.
which I'm sure is music to a lot of people's ears,
Yeah.
myself included. Can you elaborate on what that really means for the average user?
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. No code basically means you don't need to be a coding wizard to build your very own chatbot, customize it, anything like that. Potential.com is designed to be like super user friendly, allowing anyone, really anyone, regardless of their technical background, to create a chatbot,
Yeah.
deploy it on their website, you name it.
So even I could potentially build a chatbot without like wanting to pull my hair out. That's pretty impressive.
That's the idea. They really emphasize accessibility, ease of use, all that good stuff.
Okay, color me
Uh-huh.
intrigued. But let's get down to like the nitty-gritty. What's in it for businesses? Why are chatbots creating such a buzz in the business world right now?
Well, I think it boils down to like a major pain point for businesses, which is, how do you improve customer experience but also streamline operations?
Right.
It's imagine having a 24/7 customer service representative who never gets tired, never needs a coffee break.
Right.
That's a huge part of the appeal.
Because who wants to be stuck answering the same questions over and over again,
Right?
especially at 3 a.m.? I could see how that would be a game changer.
Exactly. Chatbots can handle those routine inquiries, which frees up, human agents to focus on more, I don't know, complex tasks or specialized tasks. But it goes beyond just like answering basic questions. They can also be used strategically to generate leads.
Lead generation.
Hmm.
Now, that's interesting. So it's not just about providing information. It's
Right.
about actively helping businesses grow their customer base.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll admit, I'm a bit fuzzy on how that works in practice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how does that go?
Well, it's all about customization and leveraging, the power of AI. Potential.com's platform allows you to program the chatbot to identify opportunities within a conversation for capturing leads. For example, let's say someone's, asking about a particular product or service.
Like, hey, bot, tell me more about those self-cleaning dog beds.
Exactly. The chatbot can be programmed to not only provide that information, but then seamlessly transition into like collecting contact information. It might say something like, would you like to receive a personalized quote for our self-cleaning dog bed? Or sign up for our newsletter to stay updated on, all the latest dog bed technology.
So it's about strategically weaving in those lead capture moments within like the natural flow of the conversation.
Exactly. Make it feel very natural.
Very clever.
Yeah,
So it's like having a little virtual salesperson working for you 24/7.
exactly.
That's pretty slick. But let's say I'm sold on the idea. How hard is it to actually set one of these things up?
Hmm.
Their website mentions a 4-step building process.
Right.
You know how marketing materials can be always promising, like the moon and stars.
Yeah, I hear you. But in this case, potential.com seems to like actually deliver on that promise of simplicity. The four steps they outline are build, train, customize, and integrate.
Okay.
And they really emphasize user friendliness throughout the whole process.
Okay, so walk me through it. What's involved in each step?
Sure. So let's start with build. This is where you like lay the groundwork for your chatbot. You'd give it a name, maybe even like a little personality, depending on, your brand. Think of it like creating a basic profile.
So if I'm a company selling those self-cleaning dog beds, maybe I'd name my bot like Spot and give it a playful dog-loving
Yeah,
personality.
that's a great example. You want it to be relatable. You want it to be engaging.
Right.
And then once you've got, Spot's personality down, it's time to train it.
And this is where we teach Spot everything it needs to know about self-cleaning dog beds, right?
You got it. This training is where the AI really comes into play.
Okay.
The chatbot uses machine learning to analyze all the data you feed it and understand how to respond to different queries and questions.
Okay.
You can feed it information directly from your website, upload product catalogs, or even like manually input FAQs.
Yep.
And the more data you provide, the smarter and more accurate Spot will become.
So it's not just about like uploading a bunch of documents and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
It's about like curating the information to make sure that Spot's responses are, on point.
Exactly. It's quality over quantity when it comes to that training data.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you want Spot to be informative, helpful, not just spit out random facts about dog beds.
Right. Okay, so we've built Spot. We've trained it with all things dog beds. What's next?
Customization.
Ooh.
This is where you can really make Spot your own
Okay.
and tailor it to your like specific business needs. Potential.com offers a range of customization options. You can add, pre-populated questions for users to click on, enable file uploads, let's say for, warranty claims, things like that.
Oh, cool.
Activate speech recognition for like a hands-free interaction.
Wow.
And of course, fine-tune those lead generation prompts that we talked about earlier.
So I can teach Spot some new tricks beyond just answering basic questions.
Exactly.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. Are there any limitations to like how much I can customize, or is the sky the limit here?
The platform seems pretty flexible, but it's always a good idea to kind of test out, different approaches and see what works best for your audience.
Right.
Think of it like training a real puppy. You need to figure out what motivates them and how they learn best.
And finally, once we've got Spot all trained up and looking sharp, we integrate it onto our website.
Yes.
How big of a headache are we talking here?
This part seems pretty straightforward as well.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Potential.com provides like a code snippet or a plugin that you can easily embed on your website. So they seem to have prioritized that like seamless integration,
Right.
making it, again, very user-friendly, even for those who, aren't tech savvy.
Okay, so it sounds pretty straightforward. You build the bot, train it with like the relevant information, customize its abilities, and then easily integrate it onto your website.
Exactly.
Is that essentially the gist of it?
Yeah, that's a great summary.
That's reassuring to hear. You have me worried I'd need to brush up on my coding skills.
Right.
But let's talk about the elephant in the room, pricing. How much does this chatbot dream team cost? Is it gonna break the bank?
Well, they actually keep it pretty straightforward. Potential.com offers a premium plan for $50 per month.
Okay.
But here's the kicker. They also have a 7-day free trial. So you can take it for a spin before committing.
$50 a month, free trial. That's not bad at all, especially if it delivers on all these promises. But speaking of commitments, what about data security? That's always something that crosses my mind with, online platforms.
Oh, for sure. You're right to be cautious. Data security is paramount. And Potential.com seems to address that head on. Their website emphasizes, premium security measures. They comply with data protection regulations, and they specifically mention that your data is not used to train their AI models, which is a big plus for privacy.
Okay, good to know. They seem to have ticked all the boxes so far. Now, something else caught my eye on their website. The See It in Action section. They list the UAE's Ministry of Education as one of their clients. Now, I wouldn't have pictured a Ministry of Education using an AI chatbot. That's pretty intriguing, right?
It really challenges our preconceptions about where this technology can be applied. But if you think about it, a chatbot could be incredibly valuable in that setting. Imagine a student needs information about an upcoming exam, or parents, looking for details on the school curriculum. A chatbot on the ministry's website could provide those answers instantly.
Right.
24/7, make information way more accessible to everyone.
That's a really good point. It's not just about answering questions. It's about proactively providing information in a way that's convenient, user-friendly. That could be a game changer, especially in a field like education.
Absolutely. And that's what's so exciting about this technology. As AI chatbots become more sophisticated, we're going to see them popping up in more and more unexpected places.
Right.
Streamlining processes, improving experiences across all these different sectors.
It definitely makes you wonder, what's next for AI chatbots? What other problems will they solve?
Right.
Well, that's something to ponder. If you're as intrigued by the potential of AI chatbots as we are, be sure to check out Potential.com's website. They've got a ton of information on there. And who knows, maybe you'll be building your own chatbot sooner than you think. That's it for today's deep dive. Until next time.